Hi, I'm Scott for ediblemusic.com. Sidechain techniques can best be understood with an example that you've heard often. A DJ is playing music, and when they begin to speak, the music lowers in volume. This allows their voice to be heard clearly, and when they stop speaking, then the music raises in volume again. It has a very practical use, but you can also use it creatively. I've mentioned before how a compressor acts like an ear, listening to the signal that's coming into it and acting upon that signal if it crosses a certain threshold in volume. With a sidechained compressor, the compressor will still act upon the track that it's on, but it's being told to do so by a different track. And that other track is called the controller. A common use is in dance music, which will sidechain to the kick. Here's how to do that. So the drums are telling the compressor what to do. In this compressor, you can ease it out a little bit. And if you adjust the parameters of the compressor, that'll change the effect that it has too. Here's it very fast. If we slow the release though, the sound will kind of ease back in. I think this effect is best used sensitively. Add just enough so that you can feel your body start to follow the groove of the song, but it doesn't take things all the way out and then all the way back in again. But you can also set up a sidechain that's not part of the arrangement itself. It'll just be a silent track in your project file that's controlling the sidechained compressor, but you're not actually going to hear it. You're only going to hear the effect that it has on the sound. So I set up an example with some random triplets, but the rhythm of them is all over the place. Here's how that sounds. Sometimes it can be a pretty neat effect. Keep it in your cupboard. Not only that, but you could also put a sidechained compressor onto an effects reverb track. For example, a long reverb, and then the controller, say if it's coming from the rhythm section, the kick drum or something else, whatever you choose, it will add some rhythmic variation to the reverb. Or you could set the vocal track as the controller, and as the vocal is singing, it will press down the reverb, and then as the vocal stops singing, the reverb will bloom back up again, and they'll be able to stay out of the way from each other. That technique of controlling a compressor with a different track is a useful one when you're producing or if you want to add a sense of rhythm to a program element. Give it a try and have fun.